You caught that window there. It was only around a 15-minute window at the start of 4 a.m. where we really saw that rusty red glow to it, as that's when we were looking at totality of this lunar eclipse. After that point, you started to see more and more brightness at the very edge of the moon as the Earth cast less and less of its shadow on the moon, and thus that red pretty quickly went away. But this was your view in San Francisco this morning. Looked really nice, really clear, and a live look outside from our Berkeley Hills cam still shows the remnants of the Earth's shadow being cast on that very, at least from our perspective, southern edge of the moon, the bottom half of it anyways. And the moon is gradually starting to descend past the western horizon, so you're not going to see it for much longer. So if you want to get the very tail end of this lunar eclipse, really now's your chance to do so before conditions brighten up sooner and the moon eventually passes over the horizon. As for conditions right now, it's clearer than yesterday. It's calmer than yesterday. It's about to be warmer than yesterday was as well. Still going to be breezy at the coast, but not as much so as where we were 24 hours ago. A few breezy spots in Half Moon Bay as well as towards Ocean Beach and Outer Sunset and Richmond districts of San Francisco. An overall calmer start to the morning, and with calmer winds means our inland areas have a chance to warm up to greater daytime highs than yesterday's. 50s and 60s for your highs near the coastline in San Francisco and down Highway 1, while 60s and 70s for most of our bayshore highs. Redwood City and Palo Alto each right at 75 today, while looking at a few 80s returning for the South Bay. A bump up in temperatures from where we were yesterday for sure. 60s, 70s, and 80s now in play for the East Bay, with Pleasanton, Livermore, Danville, Walnut Creek, and Concord all into the low 80s. Oakland and Berkeley, on the other hand, holding on to those 60s. Not a big change along the East Bay shoreline. Vacaville, our warm spot today at 87 degrees. Now tomorrow's temperatures a little bit cooler. Sea breeze kicks back into gear, and that's going to push temperatures down a bit. Friday, we'll start the weekend with a few low 80s inland. Saturday, we remain fairly mild before the heat really starts to build into early next week. By Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, it's back up near 90s, if not above the 90s we go for our inland areas. So things are about to get really warm just around the corner. I'd say enjoy these cooler days while we've got them. As for our traffic this morning,